A few months ago, Elena moved into a small, weathered apartment on the edge of the city. It was old, with creaky floors, faded wallpaper, and a thick silence that pressed against the windows like fog. She wasn't picky. She just lost her job, left a toxic relationship, and needed a fresh start. And for only $400 a month, it felt like a blessing. The landlord, Mr. Kessler, was a stiff old man with a crooked smile. He handed her the keys, barely looking her in the eye, and said, "You'll like it here. Quiet neighbors. No trouble." That night, as Elena unpacked her boxes, she noticed something strange. The bedroom mirror was bolted to the wall. Not hung, bolted, with rusted screws. Curious, she tugged at it. It wouldn't budge. She laughed it off, until she heard it. Tap. 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 Slow, deliberate knocks. Coming from inside the wall. Pipes, she thought. Just old pipes. The next morning, Elena returned from grocery shopping and saw something chilling dot on the mirror, in the fog from her shower. Were the words, "Don't trust the man downstairs." She stared at it, heart pounding, frozen. The letters began to fade with the steam. When she wiped the glass, nothing was behind it. No marker. No scratches. Just her pale, terrified reflection. That night the tapping returned. Louder now. Closer. It was coming from the wall right behind her bed. She pressed her ear against the wallpaper, and swore she could hear breathing. The next day, Elena confronted Mr. Kessler. "Did someone live here before me?" His expression darkened. "She left," he said. "Young woman. Bit unstable. Like you might be." He smiled again. That same crooked smile. "You'll get used to the building," he added. "It's full of character." That night she couldn't sleep. She sat staring at the mirror. At midnight, her light began to flicker, then the mirror shook. Just slightly. But enough to notice. Elena backed away, but then ran to the kitchen and grabbed a hammer. Slow build up, she smashed the mirror. Behind it was a hole. And behind the hole, another wall. A second layer. Bricked. Sealed. Scratched into it, barely visible, were words. "I begged him not to." Elena dropped the hammer and ran out of the apartment. She called the police the next morning. An officer came, skeptical, annoyed. But when they examined the wall behind the mirror, he paused. "This doesn't match the blueprints," he muttered. An emergency crew was called. They tore down the bricks. And what they found inside was a room, small. No door. No windows. A mattress, soaked with dried blood. A cracked phone. And a skeleton, curled in a fetal position. The woman had died trapped. Scratches along the walls, torn fingernails. Her last text still unsent on the phone. "He's going to seal me in. Please help me." The landlord vanished that same night. No trace. No forwarding address. Elena was hospitalized. She never spoke again. The room is still there. They say the room was sealed again. No renovations. No memorial. The apartment? Still for rent. Cheap. Quiet. No trouble. If you ever move in, don't trust the man downstairs. She's still in the walls.